What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Vampy Book Club. You guys know I can't get this started without my two main men. Let's see which one I'm going to pop up first. We got Dollar Dell, and then we got Triple B.
Straight out of the Haunted Basement studio.
So we have an interesting issue this week, for sure.
It is very interesting. It's a good one.
It's a good one. Yep. It's a good one. And it's a mother's coming home. But before we get started, I want to get you guys some history behind this cover. It's an Inrich cover. Inrich actually took inspiration from Ferdinand. His name was Ferdinand Keller from 1901, and it's the tomb of Arnold Böcklin was the painting he took inspiration from. And here's the painting he took inspiration from. And you pretty much can tell he did because the background. He pretty much used the background for it because you can pretty much tell the background's pretty much is that painting.
Looks great.
Yeah. So it's it's pretty much the Grim Reaper knocking on a door. That's what it looks like. And then, but what Ferdinand Keller took it from was the artist Arnold Böcklin. So he took it from this painting. And where Arnold Böcklin,
King Kong in this one. Where's King Kong? Skull Island.
Where Arnold Böcklin actually repainted his own painting 5 times. So this is the original painting. He repainted this painting 5 times. But Dell's artist one of his favorite artists that he likes, Salvador Dali actually took inspiration. Salvador Dali actually took inspiration from Arnold Böcklin and Ferdinand Keller, and so a couple of other artists too. H.R. Geiger, the ones that did Alien, and Mobius. A lot of those guys, the ones that do all the weird paintings. Like Dell says.
The weird. Yeah, Salvador Dali with the weird surrealism.
Right. So everybody that's have a surreal type style actually took inspiration from these guys. So it's pretty interesting. And it's the Isle of Death. I think the Isle, I forgot the island. I think it's the island of something that he named this one. I forget what the Isle of
Kong.
Isle of Kong. Yeah. But if you read the title of the store or the little things on the side, it says Underground City. Come to find out, next week it's actually next week's story. So somehow, some way, James Warren or one of the publishers or Bill Dubé, one of the guys mixed up the paintings or something because the paintings are 2 different paintings.
Yeah, it looks like they may have got the wrong titles printed on the wrong pages here because I don't believe Vampirella goes into a mysterious underground city in this one, but next week she probably does.
Right. So you guys are gonna find out. We meet some interesting people next week. I know that for sure. You guys are gonna be in. But I think it's another. So these 2 books, I think they're minor keys. So I think 47 and 48 next week are 2 minor keys. Yeah, I think. Do you guys agree? Yeah. So do you guys think this is a minor key? Dell, do you think it's a minor key?
Let's see if you can think what it was about. Why would it be a key, Dell? Why would it be a minor key? Maybe she she doesn't have no blood substitute, so she's got to find it from someone else.
Well, I guess what based off the story is like she's, which I'm sure we're going to go into, is like she's becoming a vigilante.
Yeah, I like that. I like that answer.
Yeah.
That's a good answer.
Yeah.
And then this will be like the first real issue. Like she's like really becoming, something like that.
She's the Punisher in this issue.
She's an alien vigilante.
Yeah. So,
I agree.
So the mom's coming home. So we end up at a church in New York somewhere. Mm-hmm. So she ends up in a church in New York somewhere in the background, pretty much. We meet it's 3 characters. It's Vampirella, It's our character Barbara, and then the father.
Yeah.
So, but you could tell something was wrong with Barbara already. For our artist friend,
Mayo.
Yeah, Mayo. Yeah. So our one of our favorites besides the Jose, Gonzalo Mayo. But you could pretty much tell something's up with Barbara because the way he did her eyes. If you look at her, you look at her face.
Guess you kind of maybe look a little bit strung out a little bit, but then again, I got confused too. I mean, it almost looks like Vampirella with the blonde hair,
right? Or looks like our
Jacquelina. Yep.
Yeah, but it's interesting. I mean, but I'm glad they had him do it instead of Jose Gonzalez do it, because Gonzalez probably wouldn't spend as much time on the background, and this one needed background for sure.
It did. So like what we get here in the very beginning of the story is that Barbara is visiting, I guess, her mom or her dad looks like about ready to die. But in the back shadows, you see Vampirella lurking. She is super freaking thirsty because she has no blood substitute, and like she needs freaking blood to survive. And
I mean, she was about to pounce before she walked in. She was gonna pounce on the father.
She's ready to go, and then like so Barbara's talking to her no, it'd be her father, because we'll know about her mother later. I know it's definitely not her mother.
From the father from the church. Yeah, so it's
the Monsignor of the church.
Yeah, the so
because he comes in and stops Vampirella from getting on Barbara right here, and so she's like, "Oh my god, I gotta wait."
She does.
This is what happens right here. She's gonna go after Barbara right here, but then the father, the Monter or whatever, walks in. And so she's like, "Oh my god, I gotta! Oh, hold on, I gotta wait. And this is when Barbara, says that my mother is gonna come back tonight, and her mother has been missing for like a year in this story, and so like, I know she's gonna come back tonight. I can just feel that my mom's gonna come back home tonight." And the father's like, "Oh, okay, I want to see your mom. Can I walk you home?" And because I really want to see that your mom comes back.
There's a little part we're leaving out.
Okay.
He actually brings it up. They released you. You were committed.
Yeah, she was in a hospital for a little bit after her mother.
She went a little crazy, and so you went 5150 on everybody, and so they put her in like an insane asylum. But she got released from the insane asylum, and she says they released me, so I am good to go. That's what's going on there with that little side story.
Well, before we get any more further in this, Dale, did you have to read it more than once? Because me and B had to read it more than once to understand a little bit. Did you have to read it more than once?
No, I caught on pretty quick what it was about. It was a good short story, but I kind of, as we get deeper into the story, I have my comparison. I kind of compare it to something to a film.
Okay, I can't wait to see what you're doing, because your thing is the ones that don't read Vampirella much. So I'm curious what your take on analysis, this one is. Analysis of the story is, because we always me and B are always biased. So I'm biased too, but I have in between, you know what I mean? I understand it both, so it's like but we're both Vampy fanatics, so like our friend Tim likes to say, she got me by the balls.
Jeff, you like it because you like the booby books.
Nothing
wrong with it, but
nothing wrong with it. Yeah,
nothing wrong with it.
You like the
nothing wrong with it. But so B was mentioning. So I'm guessing this top panel here, where father's step in here, I'm guessing that's where Vampy was trying to pounce, and she had to stop.
Yeah. She's like, "Oh, I gotta hold on a second, see where this goes," and she's just like a prey, like a tiger waits for her time, even though because dude, they really specify in this issue as she is freaking blood lust thirsty, dude. She's about ready to die. She feels she's gonna die if she doesn't get any blood, and she's like, we'll see where it goes, but maybe why is she picking this Barbara girl? Why is it? It's not just some random person in New York City off the streets. Maybe she needs to take care of somebody that is a bad person. So we need to follow this story out and see, is Barbara that bad of a person where Vampirella can go ahead and drink all of her blood? That's where
so father and her are talking, but I like this part because Dubé goes, chill goes up freaking Vampy's spine.
Yeah, it's just like she had like a weird feeling. Yeah, the weird feeling, and she had the chill up and down her spine.
That's what I thought was funny. I'm like, huh?
I thought maybe because she just got out of the shower because she's got a damn towel on top of her head. What's going on with that? Like, that ain't a towel.
That's the bandage. She's still bandaged from.
That's right. From getting shot, grazed in the head. Okay, there we go. She's got the bandage on her head.
Whipped.
Yeah, pretty much. She got grazed by
the sniper.
By the sniper.
Yeah, Raven.
But that's because I thought it was you guys were laughing at me. I didn't think it was that. I thought it was a turban.
I know. I was like, wait, why don't we have her hair going on? What's going on? But no, that makes sense from the last issue. She's still bandaged up.
Well, it even tells you to go back to last issue. So I thought it was funny because it's like a chill goes up her spine, and then they're following. She's following the father and Barbara to Barbara's house. Barbara goes, "Oh yeah, mom's sitting in the dark and whatever." I'm like, huh, that's already fishy already. When she goes, she's sitting in the dark. I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah, after reading the second time, you totally tell this girl's from straight up out of the psych ward, the insane asylum, because she's like, mother's there. I know she's in the background, and like right now, like the priest really wants to talk to like her mom and see if she's alive, but like he comes to realize like maybe this girl is still cuckoo. One flew over the cuckoo's nest right here. She's a little bit out there, and because he really wants to go in and see the mom, but like Barbara just shuts him out and slams the door right in his face and says, "Bam!" So
I mean, if he, I'm just saying, if he did get into the house, I would not be surprised if something happened to him.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Like it's probably best that you didn't go into the house.
Or see what's going on. It was best that Barbara didn't let him in. If Barbara felt like it, would let him in and go, that would have been worse.
And see, like when I talked about a little bit of confusion here up to the story so far, like I thought this was actually Vampirella. But it's Barbara. So I'm like, because I thought she was in there going to take some blood from the father that was dying inside wherever they were at. And now we're getting confused, but then the actual father shows up. So I'm thinking this was Vampirella this whole time. But it's not. It's a different character. I'm like, oh my God, is like Vampirella going to like lure this priest into her home so she can drink the blood of him? And then when she slams the door in front of him, I'm like, wait a second, I must go back. I missed something. And I did totally miss something because it's really quick to miss. But then rereading it, you can see Vampirella's following them in a bat form. And so, yeah, this is where they get to the house. But look at that top panel right there, dude. Look at the amazing art, dude.
Right.
What do y'all think about this?
Yeah, Gonzalo Mayo killed it in this issue because he, you know what I mean? He gave the background a little bit of work, and he gave, the fever, everything. He all around he gave it a lot of work because
a lot of detail.
Considering Jose likes to do portraits, it would have been interesting to see what Jose would have done with this story, but I don't think it would have fit his style on this one. I honestly don't think Jose could have done
There's a lot of action in each panel. There's a lot of detail going on in each panel, which I really appreciate the artist taking time in doing this. And I mean, you can look at all these. We got 9 panels up on screen right here, y'all. And like, I mean, even her closing the door in the front, her surprised look, and then the beauty of the face in the 3rd panel right there. Love that. Like the hair is this straight up detail. Her looking in the mirror and like almost seeing the reflection of her own mother right there.
Yeah.
I mean, all around, this is just great. And then like she's talking to herself the whole time during all these panels. Like she's talking out loud, like mother is there. So she's talking to mother. Mother, I know you're here. You're in the background. You're in the darkness.
Actually,
why don't you come join me?
Having B going back over this thing, I think I know which movie. I think I know which movie he's Dell's gonna bring up.
I got 2 of mine now. I had one at the beginning, and now I got a second one talking about this.
Yeah,
but yeah, I mean, Dell, what do you think about these 9 panels right here? The storytelling just in the art. I mean, can you see that? How the panels just look and make it. Don't even really need to read what's going on, but the facial expressions, the action in all these panels, the storytelling and the art does great. And then obviously the bubble words make sense, but I can definitely see the art in these 9 panels of what they're trying to tell.
Yeah, absolutely. I definitely say I agree with you on that one. It's definitely the print, just the artwork alone is telling the story of that she's obviously not well and almost like kind of like in her own little world.
Yep.
So and then we're actually reading the word bubbles on it even paints a picture even more of who she is there. So it's like after this is where I kind of like this is where really this page right here, just watching reading the panels here. This is where I start thinking, it's like, man, I already know that this reminds me of a particular certain story that I've seen in film. And we all who's very. This is like, and this I'm sure this was written after it was done. And that story comes from our very well known writer director Alfred Hitchcock with Psycho.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. That's what you were thinking.
It's just like the female version of Norman Bates on it. I just feel like they could have added a little bit to the story to make it more, but it's just this page alone just like, all right. Well, I kind of felt that with the previous page that she was getting into that, walking into the house and kind of shutting out the priest. Tell Monsignor to, hey, no, it's okay. You can wait. You could
kick rocks.
Boom, slam the door. You figured you would have maybe invited him in, maybe have him as a victim. Yeah. But it just all depends on the direction of the story. But for this page kind of went to that. I was like, all right, I started thinking, okay, this is like the female version of Norman Bates. This is Norma Bates.
She's not Norma. She's not Normal. She's cuckoo for cuckoo's puffs.
She killed Mama, and now she's talking to Mama, even though Mama's dead. So that's why.
Well, Mama's been missing for what, a week or two?
I thought it was a year.
A year. Yeah, she's been missing for a year. So I'm like, how would you not? Well, back then it's not now, but now you would notice. But back then you wouldn't notice as easy.
I think they suspected her or something, maybe with her disappearance, but they never found the body. And then like she goes crazy, and that's why she ended up in the psychiatric ward for a little bit, and then the doctors finally they let her out. But like right here, like in this panel, she is straight up talking to her mom, which they'll already let the cat out of the bag, like her mom's not there. She is dead.
Yeah, and then the main reason mom caught the dead bug.
Oh yeah, why? Yeah, why did mommy get killed? Because Go on, Jeff. Go on.
Yeah, because mom called her a hussy, pretty much, kind of. Pretty much.
She said she was sleeping with the stepfather or, the mom's boyfriend,
Called her pretty much called her a hussy, pretty much. That's what that's pretty much what happened was hey, Barbara, you're a damn hussy. Pretty much. I'm just simplifying it, but yeah.
And they never really go into if she was sleeping with the mom's boyfriend.
Yeah, but it's a short, it's a short one.
Super short story.
Yeah. So they just wanted to get the bullet points. They didn't want you guys to sit there and go, huh. But now they have us sitting here.
Yeah. Now, like 50 years later, we're over here and wonder what's going on.
Yeah. We can always add to it. We can always add to the story now if we wanted to.
Yeah, this is one of those stories. Like, it's I will say, and I'll grade it when we get to the grading part towards the end. But it wasn't like, as far as the story itself, for it being short, it was so far from when I read it, it wasn't terrible. It's a decent story. I definitely felt that it could have been a little bit longer to add a little bit more to this character here. The one that's the crazy lady here that killed her mama. Barbara. Barbara. It's like they could add a little bit more to it, but maybe have it since like the previous Vampirella stories, to maybe add an additional victim in the middle of the story, maybe add a few pages, but it's cool. It's still decent either way, and and gives still the reason why Vampy goes after her, is still valid. It's still valid.
So we're almost to the pages we're going to talk about anyways. We're almost to page 11 and page 12, because why I mentioned in the beginning why this is a minor key, because now she starts mentioning, here, this is the part I was going to mention. She mentions pretty much there's over like B had said in the beginning, 8 million people in New York City. Yeah,
in the world they're saying.
In the world or whatever. I choose Barbara to whatever. So it pretty much sets up Vampirella's code, where if she does not have her serum, she's gonna go after the certain individuals.
Yeah, so she is gonna like pick Barbara because, and for one, Barbara is mentally ill because she I think she has a lot of guilt of what she did to her mother. And again, going back to what Dell's point is, they could have made it a little bit longer and maybe actually have a couple pages of her maybe killing her mother and like storing her body somewhere in this house that they're in, because that corpse is in this house. So they could have added a couple pages and actually showing you what Barbara did. But Barbara has so much guilt over killing her own mom. She got mentally ill. Obviously, she's mentally ill for killing her own mom, but like it really screwed her up in the head. And she actually went to the psychiatric ward, tried to get better. She got out, but now she's coming home and she's talking to the wind. She's talking to the air, talking to her mom that is no longer there. She's like, Mom, I wish that you can come join me for dinner tonight. I wish that you can sit down and watch this show with me or read this magazine with me.
She goes, Ma, I know you're hungry. You've been missing for a year. That's the one line.
Exactly. So what Vampirella's code is, like, yes, Barbara is a murderer, but she is mentally ill as well.
Right.
And for her to not suffer with this mental illness no more, Vampirella is going to go ahead and drain all the blood out of her throat and this quench her thirst. But Vampirella's like, you will be better off in your new world, like your new life.
Right.
This is almost like, you dying, but you're going to be reborn again. And then you won't have this anguish, this mental health in you. That's what I really got from it. I mean,
but it's pretty much, like I said, I think the next 3 issues that we're going to go into are going to be minor. These two, 47 and 48 are minor key. And then 49 is a big key. 49 is going to be first appearance of one of her major villains. and I'm curious what you think or you're gonna think of the villain. You already probably know who the villain is.
Chaos.
No, it is
Lilith.
Nope, it is the the Queen of Hearts. So
Okay.
I'm curious what you're gonna think of what her origin.
Queen of Hearts and the Ace of Spades. So what that means that Lemmy from Motorhead's going to show up in there too.
You never know. I might play Motorhead for that issue, like our advertisement. But so I mean, for Gonzalo Mayo's art, man, honestly, his art was
we're quick, Jeff. There is a song that's called the Queen of Hearts. So just so you're aware, there is a song called Queen of Hearts.
So that might be the song where I play for that one for that issue in 2 weeks. And then in another 3 weeks we get the crossover one. I told you guys about the crossover.
What, Panther?
Issue. Yeah.
Oh, nice, nice.
Yeah. So there's 3 major. So we're going over the keys right now.
It was like Vampy's about ready to heat up. Vampirella's about ready to heat up here.
Yeah,
we're getting there.
Yeah, we're getting to some keys, some minor and major keys to her origins and her stories. So if you guys want to learn about them, stay tuned because it's gonna be a big couple of weeks.
I like the transformation. I think if you go up one more, like go back one more page.
Yeah.
Right here, the transformation from her from a bat into Vampirella. I like it. Like I think they could have been a little. It's black and white, but it's like the first time like we get to see her actually flying as a bat, morph into Vampirella, and like turn into her, and then she's gonna go ahead and actually, use her human form to suck the blood. Because a lot of the times we just get like her as a vampire bat, a vampire bat drinking the blood. But there you got Barbara laying on the bed, Vampy just coming down and is gulping.
Chopping down.
That's what I really that's what I dig about this art too, and I hope they keep going that way. I mean, it's cool to see her as a bat more. I'm
curious what you guys are going to think next. I'm curious what you guys are going to think next week because the artist is the same artist that did the colored version from the week before. Yeah.
I'm with you on that one. I would definitely wouldn't mind seeing Vampirella kind of like more like with her feeding as a bat, kind of more like situational based. Mm-hmm. Depends on the story because we see her as a bat, like kind of like
usually, almost all the time.
All the time, and a lot of times it's I wouldn't mind like in some of the stories like as a battle scene type of thing. Maybe that's her way of battling, and sometimes even early on in some of the issues, she's fought people in human form. So kind of switch it up depending on what the occasion calls for. Yeah, still fight people in human form, and then on other occasions if it's like a monster or something like that, maybe turn into a bat, and then a creature versus creature type of situation. Because she's turning into another some creature form.
Yeah, I totally agree with that, Dale. Like sometimes she can be a bat and do that, but then other times let her be human form. And come in and do what she did here.
We'll find out. We'll find out.
It looks a lot better, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I like her better like this than a bat attacking a person. I like her like this attack. You know what I mean? She's not really attacking. She's just hungry.
For those that it's like I'm not I'm not much of a Vampirella fan, but at the same time I do like like the vampire lore. Right. It's like and from whatever I've looked at movies or read any books about vampires, it's always the vampires in a human form that's feeding off of somebody, if you go watch any vampire movie,
Blade, anything,
Blade or any vampire movie in the history of movies, it's like they're always in human form. They're never really your human form and demon form. It's like feeding off of people.
Right. So, like I said, I'm interested to see, but this story was nice, short and sweet this week. Nice and short and sweet, by our by Bill Dubé. So next week's gonna be by Dubé again, but it's another artist, a different artist. So I don't think we get Jose back until issue 50, I think, or 49, I think, something like that.
And I think, yeah, Dale, what'd you mention about like, or I think Jeff mentioned it too, but Vampirella is more like a vigilante in this one.
Yeah.
Like, I put it. She said, obviously, this was like, even though she's hungering for thirst,
and she's going to go and kill somebody that's deserving to die, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. And that was established on, when that was more established on this page right here, I believe.
Yeah.
Like, where she, or the page that she's actually feeding. It's like, all right, she actually said in one of the word bubbles that she's gonna go after, like, pretty much, all right, you're deserving.
Yeah. So this that's page 12 up top right here is where she mentions this is that.
Yeah. So it's like she's pretty much like, it's more. That's like, to me, it's like, all right, so you're pretty much developed the character to be a vigilante.
Pretty much.
Yeah, in a way, almost like how, in a sense of where going to the Blade character of hunting other vampires, because it's like to get rid of the evil vampires. This was like she's going to get rid of the evil humans that had done wrong. She killed her mother. All right, let's get rid of her, type of thing.
Pretty much.
I felt, but again, this is kind of going back to what I said earlier. I felt like there could have been another victim, maybe the priest. That the Monsignor that was visiting her, maybe she seduced him, and boom, kills him. And Vampirella witnesses it. I was like, all right, now, like, it's a nail in the coffin. Now I definitely have to kill you now.
Right. But my thing was why I called it the minor key was because of these two pages, anyways, of where she had said the dialogue of, hey, the only people I'm gonna go after are deserving people like you, Barbara.
Yeah.
So I mean, honestly, it's considered I think it's one of her codes. You know what I mean? And like you said, it's a vigilante. It's a code. Vigilante has a code.
Anti-hero type feel to her.
Right.
Where she's a hero because she's killing bad people. She's a vampire and she needs blood, but she's only going after
certain type of people.
Yeah, not the blood of people that need to move on in this life, because that's what it says. Like, I'm gonna go ahead and kill you so you can move, because you have a disease, or your mental health is so crazy. You killed your mom, and now you're like bat bleep crazy because you're talking to her every night.
Right.
So that's this character that she did kill, but if she's not gonna take anyone innocent. That's why I always go back to the Superman movies where Superman is going to save that cat that is on top of the tree because it climbed up too high. Superman's going to come up there and get that cat down and bring it down to the ground, and so it doesn't fall from the tree. Vampirella is like our Superman, and she's gonna kill people that are bad to you, murderers, bad people. We can go all sorts of adjectives of what people can do that are super bad. We're not going to say those, but all the people that are super bad, she's going to go ahead and those are free for the taking for her. And I'm down with that. Like that is why this is a minor key, because it establishes what Vampirella, who she will kill, who she will take care of. She's not going to take care of me working my 50 hours a week at the warehouse, taking care of my girls, know, she's not going to take care of, some YouTuber on stream that does everything right. But if you are a murderer and if you are a bad person, then she can take care of you in this in your life. And that's why I think this is you say minor key. I think it's a major key, because this establishes her.
I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if it was a minor or a major. You know what I mean?
I think it does. To me.
So it's a major. Yeah. So I was in between either it's a major one or a minor one.
Yeah, because we haven't got that yet. From what I've read of this Warren publishing, I haven't really seen what's her freaking code. Who can't she freaking suck the blood out of?
Right.
Who can't she? And this one tells you exactly what she's going to do, because she's so damn bloodthirsty, because Pendragon's locked up or in the hospital, Adam's locked up with the cops. She has no blood serum. So it all fucking turns to this issue.
Right.
Of like, okay, now she's bloodlust. What is she gonna do when she's so damn bloodlust? When she's vengeance of Vampirella. This is it right here. And we're gonna get her going on forward from all the writers to Christopher Priest, even now, Tom Sagosky.
Yeah.
They're using this code right here.
Right.
Because she's always, from I read from the new ones, she has been
always with that
this
code.
With this code right here.
So if you guys are wanting, like, if you guys want to collect Vampy keys, this is a 47 is a major key. 1 and 2 are major keys, but 47's a major key. And then next week's, I believe it's going to be a major key because we find out what her blood can do.
Okay.
So that's going to be a minor key, but I'm not giving nothing really away. I'm just telling you guys what it's a key because we find out what her blood can do because we we haven't no idea what her blood can do to a human. Me and Del know that.
I don't yet. I will.
Yeah, no. Me and Del know, but kind of know too because of Adam had transfusion from her from the voodoo from the voodoo story. So she had we got little tips of what her blood can do. But next week's it actually tells you what because she tells you herself like what my blood can do. So it's gonna be it's gonna be
Vampirella, the vampire version of Dexter.
Pretty much. But let's get into grading the cover, grading the pickup ability. Okay, so let's grade up the pickup ability for a non-Vampirella reader. Del, what did you think about this one?
Yeah, it's obviously a one shot. Here it could be easily turned into multiple stories if we really want to add to it, but it's very easy to pick up because and it's a quick, a decent quick read, so it's very easily pick up.
Non-Vampirella grade pickup ability wise.
It's very easy. Okay, I'll definitely give it like I'll give it like a 9 because it's super easy. It's 9. An easy read. It's a super simple, easy read. It's not jarbled. You don't get lost. It doesn't. It's something simple.
And so it's straight to the point, pretty much.
Very very straight to the point type of thing. It does get because even on one page, it just she even the Barbara expressed on how she killed her mother and all that. So it's like it's even mentioned on what happened. So that's like to me that's the key thing. It's like at least mention, in the stories like mention what happened, and it was. So, I could appreciate that if you keep the story short. So that's why I'm scoring it kind of high on it. So it's pretty easy to pick up. It's a pretty simple story to read.
Okay, so not for a non-Vampirella reader's score for pickup ability is a 9. Yeah. Well, okay. Now we go to B's. B's is you pick up Vampy all the time. So does it match Dell's?
No, I 100% agree with Dell. It's a good 9, fast story, easy to read. It was straightforward, and it was good. It's definitely a good read for like pickup ability too. Wise, as long as come on, you're reading a book called Vampirella. Obviously, it's a vampire, so there you go. I mean that gives you the point right there, and the story was good, and pickup ability. We'll get into art later, but pickup ability. Yeah, I totally agree with Dale. 9.
Yeah, I agree with all. So our grade all the way down is a 9. So we all agree on pickup ability. Why it's a 9. So yeah, it's a 9. And then
9 times.
Right. Let's get into the cover where Inridge took some homages to some famous artists. What do we think of that? But they take stuff from Inridge now, from like Perillo, Jusco, all of them probably take some inspiration from him too. So I'm not surprised the painting from 1901, he got inspired by it and used for inspiration. So that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. The history behind it, So
yeah, I think the cover is great. I think the homage covers to it were like awesome, like what they use. So yeah, I mean, it's a solid 8 for me.
Okay.
8.5 maybe. Vampy's a little tiny. Obviously, I want Vampy being the full main part of it.
Right.
I mean, it's a weird cover, to be honest with a giant hand. Like the hand's bigger than Vampirella. So now, now maybe I might want to like drop it down a little bit, like now looking at it. But from the homage pictures of paintings that you showed before, because those were so cool. Even the one that was really big, I'm like, oh my god, that would be awesome just to have and put up on my wall somewhere like in the hallway. Is cool. But Vampy's look on her face is good though. She's so damn small though. So I think I'm gonna have to drop it to like a 7.5.
Yeah, that's the only problem with it is Vampy's a little small on it. Same with me, but I mean, it's cool that I learned the history behind it. I mean, that's the whole amount is amazing. Yeah, the history behind the cover and stuff. That was cool because I'm like, well, if I'm gonna do these things, I might as well just look up the history and look up everything else on this thing and find out. Dude, he took inspiration from the guys from 1901.
I know, that's what's amazing about it. That's what I really dig about it.
Yeah, from 1901, and then he did it in the 70s. And now there's other artists that took inspiration from these other artists, like Dell's favorite artist, Salvador
Dali.
Yeah. So
crazy Spaniard.
yeah. So I thought it was interesting to find out. Oh, Salvador Dali, the guy that did Alien, took inspiration from these artists from 1901. So it's pretty cool though that just the history behind this.
History is awesome.
Yeah, just the history behind it. I'll bump it up to an 8. You gave it a 7, but because of the history behind it, it gave it a little bit of a bigger score.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll give it an 8. But what's Dale's score gonna be for a non-Vampy person? And finding out Salvador Dali had inspiration from these artists.
It's I'm kind of like with you guys. I think Vampirella could Vampirella be a little bit bigger. The hand could be a little
closer,
a little closer, a little smaller. Because what to me when I look at this painting, it looks like she's in like some sort of tomb or something like that.
Yeah.
So if I whenever I see a picture or a painting of a tomb and they try and make it kind of like haunted looking, like hands reaching out to somebody, it's usually a little maybe a little oversized, but not like this. And I'm kind of used to like having 2 hands. Maybe the hands a little bit smaller and kind of like 2 hands coming out from the darkness and the shadows. Reaching out to her. And she's like frightened because like, where are these hands coming from? Or are they like, some sort of like weird zombie of some sorts coming out and like, or like is it the creeping death, coming out after her since she's in a tomb, a monastery or something like that. So I don't know.
You guys would laugh. What I thought was King Kong's hand. That's what I thought.
But it doesn't look like a gorilla hand. But I'll give it a 7 because it still looks great. It's a great painting. Yeah, it's a good painting. But that's just me. But it's the artist saw something there, so I can't really criticize it. Too much of the artist, but it's still a great painting.
Right.
It looks beautiful. The coloring's beautiful. Everything looks great. So, but it's somewhere else is like a 7.
I think I'm gonna drop my score to 7. Like I had 7.5, now I'm a 7 now. Like, cause like for real, like really look at the hand right here. Like you got like drips of something, but it's the same exact color of whatever the hand. From his fingernail down, that should be like red blood or something.
I got it here, so you guys can see it a little better.
So it doesn't look very.
Yeah, so you can see the hands. It's dripping. Something.
Is it ooze? I mean, what is it? I mean, I just don't see that.
It looks like sweat or water or something.
It's some sort of water or slime or something. I don't know.
It's water. It looks like water.
It should be more like blood or something coming down. And like I do agree with Dale. Let's have 2 hands coming down over her, and smaller, and that would have been better. And like the black space all around the cover is just a little bit too much black space, especially when we saw the original was it 1901 painting of it. It was a whole island. It was it was more vibrant. All they did was it blacked it all out.
Right.
All they did was black it out and put her in front of a little grave right here, throw a skull on it, threw some hand on there with some freaking ooze coming off of it. Right. So, I mean,
hold on. I'll bring them up now. So we can see
details and everything. Yeah. I mean, throw it more vibrant. Give us this forest feel around it with, all we got was the door here. All we got was the door with Vampy, shrunken down, close up on her. Like, even this one's great. Like, you could have did this whole thing. You could have put Vampy right in front of the little tomb there and put some ghost hands coming around her, like something's about ready to grab her. That would have been cooler.
Right.
Damn, this damn painting is amazing. This is one that I like. Maybe we can find a reprint, find it, super cheap
there
or
is.
something.
It's on it's on Etsy. Yeah, it's on Etsy. And this is the original one, because this is the tomb of that artist. Yeah. So this was
super cool freaking painting.
He honestly took it from this guy, from the German guy. He didn't take it from this one. You can tell, because by that wall back there, you can tell that's the wall he used. He didn't. He homaged it like people homage covers now. That's what they call homaging. Old school painting.
And I'm not shitting on this cover at all.
No, none of us are.
It's nice. I just think that like they could have did a little bit more. Like it's the black. Maybe this. I don't know. They couldn't do something, but like you could have, with the original, you could have made more of a forest lake type of feel around it. But yeah, it's good. But dude, give us Vampy, like give her in that position and make her full magazine style right there. Her in that position, if she was totally
make
full
it
right there,
like this.
Exactly.
Yeah, like that.
Even bigger. These rats are damn near bigger than her right here.
Yeah.
Like we I think they know what they're doing these days now in 2026. She's full panel, like full go. And
back then they didn't think. Don't forget we brought this up earlier. They didn't think Vampy would sell too much. You remember, though? They did, because that's why they didn't write Vampy for a while. Yeah. Because that's why issue 1 and 2, and then 3, 4, you didn't get her back until 8, because they weren't sure they weren't sure if she would sell. So they probably still had that type of mindset of maybe it's called Vampirella, but if we don't maybe we shouldn't put her on the cover.
They didn't know what they freaking had, dude. They really didn't, because they would have
Warren kind of knew what he had. It's just Warren just wasn't sure. And people don't forget, if you're the guy, you're the main guy, people are going to be talking in your ear going, hey, we don't think we don't think this and that, and then they're going to be like, and then he's going to second guess himself. It's like,
if he would have just said bleep it, dude.
Yeah,
I'm just going to make Vampirella stories.
Yeah.
And then cut out all the other stories. I know, just do it. No, this is your seller. This is it. And just do Vampirella, bam, what they're doing now. Because obviously it's still selling. If he would have just did that and not have like all these other stories, make the magazine more expensive than a normal comic book back there. Let's make a comic book, make it normal size, bam, and run with Vampirella and just run with her stories.
Right.
Like Spider-Man did. Yeah. So there you go.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he did, like you said, like you're saying, they didn't know what they had back then. And plus they, in the beginning, they argued about it. Issue 1, they argued about it because James argued with Frazetta because Frazetta wanted a blonde
and brunette and all that.
Yeah.
But I'm just talking about anthology, because every story here is like, I get it. Get artists and get writers to have like, this is something that they can put out, and I love that, like where you can have a magazine that has like 6 stories when heavy metal is going on again right now. And they're going to have all these different stories. they're even now they're redoing these with Vampiress Carmilla, eerie and creepy. I get that, but like back in those when Vampirella came out, if they would have just known what she has come to today, like they could have just focused on her.
I don't think Warren would have said if Warren knew what she is today. Warren would not have sold. Warren would have held out and would not have sold her right away.
No.
Would not have even if he went bankrupt. He would have held on to him. But I don't think. Yeah,
cosplayers, Comic-Cons, dude.
Right.
Oh my God, she's badass.
Forrest J. Ackerman would be the one going nuts because he was the first cosplayer. He was the first person that did dress up as characters. So he would be going. I think he would be going ape nuts if these guys were around now. I mean, Warren's still around. Warren's still kicking. So Warren's still here. Yeah, he's still here. He's done cons in Philly. He done one con in Philly, a horror con in Philly, and that was it. We haven't seen him after that. So yeah. So and then he's the only one. Him and Mike Royer are the only one left. I think the only two left that from the original crew. Yeah, because Neil Adams is gone, Frazetta's gone.
Yeah.
Trina Robbins is gone. Yeah, so those are only two left. Is him and Mike Royer. So the guy that did issue 2, the artist that did issue 2 of Vampy is still around. So the inside, the interior stuff.
Man, I love the panel up top here on this with Vampy number 47, like the face of it. Yeah, it's that model, from the original. It is, and I freaking dig that. There was an exclusive for number 1 that I talked about on my show.
Yeah.
And oh my God, it's the same model. Like they just copied her.
Right.
And did
she's a lot older now, but they probably use some old photos of her.
Oh yeah,
that are floating around because there's a lot of photos.
I gotta go buy it, man. I've been talking about that damn cover that we're talking about now. I know you can't put it up right now, but I even because I did it on my live show a couple weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, and then I'm doing shorts from that and like clips from my live show. I see that I'm like, I don't give a bleep. I'm buying a house. I need to go buy this cover. It's only like $20 too, but it's so good. Because it's from this chick right up there on the top panel of number 47. It's her. And like they get something like that. Like, dude, we get something from that from like the 1970s. This is like our original Vampirella. This is our model from Vampirella. This is the inspiration of what we see in these black and white panels. And it's just like, I don't know, for a collector like me, like I want that in my collection. And it's going to sit there. Dude, I got like 2 damn long boxes full of Vampirella books, man. It's awesome.
I got short boxes because I like the short boxes, but I got a couple of short boxes. So, and then I got magazine boxes of the magazines, and So I got like probably a couple of short boxes worth of stuff. So
you gotta sound like me when it comes to my Hulk and Punisher. I probably have like about 4 or 5 long boxes full of Hulk and Punisher stuff. So that's me. Awesome. That's with all the volumes that from the original volume down to the current stuff, the annuals and all that. So
love it.
Well, let's grade Gonzalo Mayo's art in this one. What do we think of his art in this one?
Tell you first.
It's overall I think it's pretty decent artwork. I think it's fine. So it's nothing crazy because there's it's like you sit there with especially drawing Barbara's face, the look on the eyes, kind of like you can tell that she's not she got the crazy chick look on her and all that. So even the priest Monsignor over there, he
looks like Stan Lee almost. I thought
almost, a little bit.
That's what I thought when I read it. I'm like, damn, he looks like Stan.
Stanley joined the priesthood. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I could go with that. It was like, hey, Stanley, I didn't know you were a Catholic. It's like, hey, where's the Boondock Saints? But overall, good artwork. Even the close-ups look great. Background looks decent. Even drawing the little Vampirella as a bat wasn't terrible. It was decent.
Right.
I'll say I give it a good solid 8.
Okay.
Because like even this top left panel here, where it shows, the Barbara looking back at the priest, and then it's kind of like almost like an up angle. You see Vampirella in the background behind the angel statue a little bit too. So that's a cool panel. So it's nicely drawn. If you in some of the other stuff too. So it's cool. So I give it a solid 8. Because some good pictures in there. It's very strong. Strong 8.
Well, Gonzalo Mayo does good backgrounds and does good shading for sure. Yeah. Exactly. So that 8, I'll agree with that too. So what about you, B? What do you think?
I think that the black and white art in this thing and the line art in it is amazing. I'm going to jump it up 1 point. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10.
Okay.
And I love the sexy looks that he gives Barbara in this one. And we're not talking about Vampirella, but he does give really sexy eye look, the great face, super pretty face.
Yeah, you like the crazy chick eyes.
Well, not that. That's even.
No, I know. I'm just messing.
My wife's crazy as fuck, dude. But no. This the great hair in it, and like you said, even the background with Vampirella up there.
Yeah, but I know probably your favorite one is this one right here. Is this panel because
the top right here.
Yeah.
That thing right there is a 10 out of 10, dude.
Right.
Look at the look in her hair, the lips, the shading on her lips, the nose. I mean, you get the nose perfect. This is a portrait. Like someone, like he probably had to draw this off of a model. And I love the hair just kind of going everywhere, but it's not. Every hair strand that he drew in this, he drew it the way that it should be with action. If it's just laying down, she stopped. Even in the bottom panel here, she's just like, hey, what's going down? What's going on right here? I mean, yeah, that's why it's a 10 out of 10 or 9 out of 10. Now I might give it a 10 out of 10, right? No, it's good. I dig it because, dude, we're looking at a PDF file of this as well. Imagine looking at Jeff pulls his book open up and see what this actually looks like printed. It's going to look a lot better.
Yeah, it's the color's a little lighter, but it's not as dark. I was curious. I pulled it open, and it's not. Yeah, it's just because when they scanned it's just
so good.
Yeah,
I mean, no, the line art and everything's so good in all these panels, man. I think he had time to do it.
Right.
And I think that's
I'm not surprised he had time to do it because it's only 12 pages. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
13,
8 pages.
8 pages.
Yeah, because this is the other story. So he had 8 pages. So he had 8 pages. So he had time, and then because he probably only did this, Jose would take his sweet time, or not even his sweet time. He would, if he gets bored, he would jump to go do something else. He wouldn't stay on the thing. So, but I'm guessing Mayo stayed on, because it's only a couple panels, and the way that those two work are different. It's like the stories I read on Jose, like his autobiography thing, and I read stories on Inridge. Dude, their work ethic are way different. Like Jose would get bored with something and jump to something else. So just imagine if he's drawing 10 pages, he gets bored. He's not going to stay on all 10 pages for that. So he'll jump onto something else and then jump back to the page. So you giving it a 9, it's fair. Yeah, and then me giving it we gave it an 8. That's fair. So we'll meet in the middle. 8. Yeah.
A5. I mean, it's
A5.
good. It's good art.
Yeah,
Like, it's
A5.
good art.
And then what about pickup ability wise? It's a high one. What about story wise? For we gave it an 8, right, or 9? I don't remember. I think we gave it an 8.
Yeah, let me ask. Like, I kind of for how short it was and how straightforward it was. I kind of want to match up the
pickup ability.
I'll match the story with the pickup ability for what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to pick it too, because if I go any further, I'll be nitpicking.
Right.
Yeah, it's I don't want nitpicking too much. It's like it could have been a little bit longer, but at least it was straight to the point, but still didn't leave things out. So at least it was okay. Like the Barbara mentioned what really happened to him. Like she killed her. Okay, so she and mentioned how. So it's like, all right, at least you mentioned it. Just you mentioned it. You didn't give me a piece of art to show it happening, but at least it was talked about.
The cleaver in the head. The cleaver in the head.
Yeah, the cleaver in the head, exactly. The cleaver in the head. She mentioned it. I was like, all right, cool. I'm satisfied at least for that with that. So that's it. That was to me. That was a saving grace for it.
What's going on, Rod?
Hot rod. But that. So that's why I give it a 9. That's why I'm scoring it a little high for such a short story.
Okay.
Solid.
But so
it's solid. So we give it 9s, and then we give it then we give the art a 8, and pickup ability wise.
Hell yeah!
What's going on?
Hot rod.
No, yeah, I agree with Dale with everything. Yeah. I gave it a 9 as a great story wise, 9 out of 10, which is like short, sweet, right to the point, and that's what they did with it. And I think the art's a little bit better. I think it's a 9. I think it is great. This is a book that I'm gonna have to go look after the show and see if I can purchase this one.
Probably, but if we keep mentioning it as a key, it might go up.
It's a freaking key. This is definitely a key, and Vampirella gets her code of how she is going to take care of anybody.
Conduct.
Yeah, this is her code, her comic book code right here, and we'll see where it goes from here on out, though, because this is number 47. What 131, 131.
113 issues.
113. I give my and there we go. Bam, dude. We're in the middle of Vampirella right now.
Yeah.
Y'all subscribe, watch.
Yeah. And then this is So this one I'll give you guys a little taste of what the art looks like. So this is the first page. Yeah. Just
bizarre.
Yeah. So the art's gonna be a little different. It might jar you guys a little bit because it's the guy that is doing it is the one that did that colored edition from the week before. So Czar or something or whatever. So I'm curious what you guys are gonna think, but I'll show you a second panel. So you know what I mean. So not bad. But I'm curious. I'm just curious what you guys are gonna think. But I'll be sending to you guys after the show. But if you guys been liking everything we've been doing, guys, hit the like, hit the subscribe, and I know B got some stuff coming up, and I know Dale got some stuff coming up. What you got coming up, Dale? Anything? Just your finger, but
my finger in the camera lens.
Figuring it.
Yeah, how inappropriate. We should keep this 18 above. No kids. Switch your arm around. Just kidding. It's a kid show. Gotta remember, kid show. All right. No, it's I just work on some stuff right now. It's just
okay.
I'm just kind of working on a couple things. Working out some kinks on a few things. I'm preparing some of the books I'm reading right now, so I could put them together and putting notes together, so I can have a few lined up back to back.
All right. I know B got his live streams that are every Wednesday?
Every Wednesday, man. I got my live hottest comic book covers that are coming out that day on New Comic Book Day, and I also got my VODs videos Mondays. I got a lot of content coming out, dude. Like, just go subscribe to the channel. You won't regret it, dude. I got a lot
it's
of
all
books
of
coming out.
all of these guys stuff is on the description below. If you're already here, you guys already know who I am, so I don't need to tell you guys what we do, but you guys already see we do Vampirella Book Club every Sunday at 6 p.m. EST.
Eastern.
Yeah, Eastern Standard Time, and we'll be back next week with issue 48, and it might be another key. It might not be, but let's see if we agree on it being a key. And we'll see you guys next week. Hit the like, share, and do all the good stuff. See you guys later.